What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we are going to be breaking into a box of the brand new set, Phantasmal Flames. I'm super excited. This thing is looking like a crazy set with crazy hit rates. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can get. Now, with being a small set, that obviously means that there's less crazy cards to go for. We already know those Charizards, the SI, and that gold card are absolutely nutty as everything that people want. I wouldn't be sad if I ripped one myself, but the three that I'm looking forward to the most that I would really like to see out of this box would be the Wigglytuff illustration rare, probably the best out of the whole set. The Meowth hits pretty hard as well. The Mega Lopunny SIR, that wouldn't be a bad one to hit either. I think from what I've understood and heard from some of the other unboxings I've seen, that it's not one every box. It's like one every 2 or every 3. So gonna have to get a little lucky, but we're gonna see what we can do. Before we get to ripping into this box and hopefully ripping a bunch of Charizards, we have 2 points of business to get into. One is announcing the giveaway winners from our Mega Evolutions unboxing back in October. Now, I do apologize for this one taking a little longer to give away. However, I've said it a million times. The prices are insane. I'm trying to be smart about this, and as much as I want to give stuff away, I got to do it smartly. So it took a few extra weeks to make sure everything was in line. But we did hit a sub goal of getting to 600 subs. Thank you. Which means we are giving away 2 ETBs. So the first one is going to be going to a Shakers FX. Appreciate it, man. And the second one is going to be going to Daniel Garcia. Thank you guys very much. I'll have my email in the description below, so make sure you reach out to me so I can get these to you and organize that with you. Point of business number 2, we're going to run it back. So we're going to be giving away an ETB of Phantasmal Flames. All you have to do to be eligible is subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment what your favorite hit is from this set or what you're looking forward to the most. We will be doing the next drawing month and a half-ish. We're going to try to keep that the time frame that we're going to draw it. If we can manage more, then we'll do it sooner, but usually no more than 4 to 6 weeks. And then we're also going to do the same thing. So for every 100 subscribers we get to a maximum of 6, we're going to give away an additional ETB. I'm going to try my best to do more if we go over 6 for some reason. I don't foresee that happening. I love it if that did, but it is what it is. But we're going to cap it at 6 just so that way your homie doesn't have to file for bankruptcy in the event that I have to give away 1 million ETBs. So make sure you hit all the buttons, smash all the bells. Let's get into this box and see some fire breathers. Jump out these packs. I can't wait. Now, some people say the holidays are their favorite time of year, their birthday. Mine is about every 2 months when a new set comes out. It is always fun to rip into a bunch of packs in one shot. Now, as I said earlier, hopefully we are lucky enough to get one of those absolutely insane Charizard cards, but at this point we're just ripping packs, so that's good enough as it is. So hopefully we'll get a little lucky here. Ultimately, it's a small set, so shouldn't be too hard to master, and hopefully we can get some decent cards. So let's get this started. Sacred Charm, got the reverse Gliscor, reverse Archaludon, Toxtricity, Holo Rare. How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? Hopefully you are able to get a hold of some yourself. I know this stuff is absolutely ridiculously priced still, and it hasn't gotten any easier. But hang in there, do what you can, maybe win something for me. It will get better at some point. We just gotta hang in there a little bit. Reverse Nimbile, reverse Prinplup, and a Moltres Holo Rare. Starting off brick by brick. Next pack up, we got bang. Let's see, we got the Charcadet, Lombre, that Wigglytuff, we're looking out for that one. Reverse Trapinch, reverse Battle Cage, Empoleon EX. It would have been cool for Empoleon to get a special illustration rare. I was always a big fan of that one from, was it Battle Styles? I think it was Battle Styles. That thing looked pretty sick. Probably one of the few cards I would want that's not a derp in a PSA 10 one day, but again, there's so many things. I honestly sold a decent amount of my personal collection stuff just because it's irrational and irresponsible, in my opinion, to hold on to some of this stuff while things are going insane. But to each their own. Reverse Gloom, reverse Wigglytuff, The Mega Heracross EX full art. You know, this thing reminds me, I don't know if anyone's, I'm sure most of you have played Mega Man. This thing reminds me of Heatman from Mega Man 2. The way this this art is back here. Not a bad hit to start off. I've seen reports of like 15, 16, 17 hits possibly, so hopefully we're on the higher end of that. That would be absolutely insane. Honchcrow, Reverse Yamper, Reverse Misdreavus, Genesect. No hit there. But yeah, hopefully you guys can find some packs yourselves. Hope you guys have some fun. Wish you all the luck in the world. It's obviously way more fun to rip packs when you're ripping absolute heaters. Like this. Or not. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. You need to do the opposite of that. But yeah, so when you watch this video, make sure you leave a comment and like, and subscribe to be eligible for that the giveaway. I'd love to hear what you guys are looking forward to out of this set the most. Reverse Palmy, Reverse Suicune. That actually looks like a sick card. Zacian. Holo Rare. Saving the hits for the back half of the video, I see. Code card. Sometimes I open a pack like a Neanderthal. I do it the same way 7 times in a row. And on the 8th, I just open it like a goofball. Reverse Lombre, Reverse Fire Breather, Palmont. Next pack up. Boom. Code card. And let's see what we got. We got the Toxel. Mimikyu. Didn't realize Mimikyu was in this set. Not bad. Reverse Paldean Tauros. Reverse Seal. Vileplume. Holo Rare. Not a hit. Woo! See, normally if this wasn't a full box, I'd be a little worried at this point. But I know they're there. You know they're there. It's just making us sweat because we're about to hit an absolute string. After this pack, though. After this one, the streak will start. It's just making us marinate. I think we all know what's going to be at the bottom of this box, and it's black and blue. It's got flames shooting out of its mouth. I already know it's there, but we'll go through all the work first. Reverse Charcadet, Reverse Bramblin, Oricorio full art. This one dinged right out of the pack. Oh no, that's a bummer. Is this one dinged? No. Oricorio EX got another full art there. We will take it. Man, I hope that's the only card that comes out of the pack with a dent in it. Thankfully, it's not like a crazy card, and it's just a full art. You know, probably just a dollar or two. Could you imagine hitting a Mega Charizard EX and it comes out with a giant pimple on it? Boom! The Wigglytuff illustration rare. 1 of 3 that we want down. God, that thing looks so pretty. I said it a billion times. I try not to look at the spoilers a lot when I do these unboxings because I want to be surprised. But this one snuck up on me when I was doom scrolling. This thing looks so pretty. Revert Hollow Flygon, get out of here. We don't care about you. Absolute stunner. Man, this is some of these illustration rares. You look at some and you wonder, you know, I don't want to trash anyone's art, but you look at some and you wonder, what were they thinking here, you know? And then there's absolute, I don't even know what adjective to use. That thing looks ridiculous. Reverse Baneri, illustration rare number 2. Like I said, we're going to whiff hard, and we're getting them one after one. Reshiram, Holo Rare, the Nimble. I wonder, are we still in Paldea for Mega Evolution? Because I feel like a lot of these guys are the same. There hasn't been a lot of change up from the last series to this, so I don't know like how often they switch regions when they do series. I don't really pay attention to that too often, but I know some of these guys, not Wigglytuff, but like Oricorio and some of those guys, they've had their own full arts and illustration rares already. That Nimbile looks very similar to the other one that already came out. Reverse Lockix, Reverse Wondrous Patch, Mega Gengar EX. I'm kind of surprised. They're probably saving it for another set, because to have a Mega Charizard and a Mega Gengar in the same set would probably make this completely unaffordable for anybody, especially with the number of scalpers, I guess you could say. I don't like using that word a lot because I resell. I have a bulk business and stuff. I think I'm going to probably go into a video on that one day about the difference between the two, because there's a very fine line, and I think that line gets blurred sometimes on, you know, getting mad at people for reselling stuff, but it just kind of depends on how you go about it. Reverse Ampabomb, another Empoleon EX. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know where the first one went. It probably went to the pile of bulk. That's why I looked so confused there for a second. We'll find it later when we recap, though. There's worse EXs to get to of, and that's not one of them. Oh, come on. Gotta play that Charizard lottery, baby. We're due for a big SIR. Reverse Darmanitan, Reverse Mamoswine, Ampabomb. I think the last big one we hit was the Lily's Clefairy in Journey Together. We have hit others, but as far as like the monster chases, it's been a couple sets. So let's fix that, you know? Let's fix that. I think that this is a good day to end that streak. Reverse Murkrow, Reverse Sacred Charm, Moltres Hollow Rare. Next man up. We got, boom, Sandile. I just looked, I probably opened a couple of these already. That thing looks gnarly. I don't know that I want to own one of those. Reverse Darmanitan, Reverse Jumbo Ice Cream, Dawn Full Art Trainer. I think she's the only trainer in this set. Oh, maybe it's Wally. No, Wally was in the last set. Oh, anyway. Looks nice. We'll take it. Like I said, with it being a small set, it's probably going to be hitting a couple duplicates, more than likely. I mean, it's already proven with that Empoleon, but I really, really think that English sets, Reverse Gligar, Reverse Bronzor, Mega Heracross EX, bang. That thing looks sick. The color schemes on these cards is just like, they're just so good sometimes. Anyway, I really feel like English should do the Japanese releasing of things. Like, I feel like if we had more smaller sets versus one just giant one, and then still doing it every 2 months, would help mitigate things, but money, I know, companies, money, blah, 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 blah. Reverse Ludicolo, Reverse Swinub, Flygon, Hollow Rare. We are at the halfway point of the box. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hits. So hopefully at least another 4 or 5, with one of them at least being another illustration rare, hopefully. Maybe a little Charizard, who knows? Reverse Charmeleon, Reverse Mimikyu, Genesect. Genesect is not Charizard. It is not Megalopunny. Bang. Suspense kills me every time. Once we get to the halfway point and we haven't hit that big hit yet, you start to feel a little nervous. I'm sure you do too. Reverse Genesect, Reverse Punk Helmet, Ampabomb, Ambipom. I think I say that wrong almost every time, but it wouldn't be my channel without me butchering both my regular sentences and the names of these nerds. Prinplup, Lockix, Reverse Boltund, Reverse Piloswine. We're on another dry streak. Another dry streak. When is it going to end, and what is it going to end with? That is the big question. That is the big question indeed. Darumaka. Eternatus. Reverse Saraluch. Reverse Blowtorch. Oricorio EX. I'm a fan of Oricorio. I like, it's a little nerve-wracking because it's like a very expressionless face, but like the colors on it, even like in Paldea, one of the sets there's 2 different versions. I think there's like a psychic one that looks pretty cool. We're approaching that 10-pack mark. I know we can get one illustration rare. I know we can get one more. But I feel like we're gonna hit the Charizard right here. Dugong maybe? Putting a little more oomph in the opening. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. It gives me some Cleffa vibes from the Obsidian Flames. Just the Aurora Borealis in the background. One of the less prominent Pokemon out of the original 151. You don't hear a lot of people say, I really want a Dugong, but I can see people wanting this card. That looks really nice. Really nice. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was a little off, so we have 11 to go. Code card. Bang. Crocodile. Reverse Lotad. Reverse Apom. Mega Diancie EX. There we go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the more and more I look at these EXs, the more and more I realize that those terrestrial hats, man, they just move this camera back a little bit. I don't know. They just didn't. They didn't hit right. They didn't hit right. But what are you gonna do? Everything can't be a win. Take your licks. They changed course, obviously, so that's good. You know, and a lot of people say they don't like something, it'd be worse if they didn't listen to the community and change things up. Reverse Pawmot, Reverse Dawn, Vileplume. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, feed me that energy, guys. We need to rip something huge. The fewer and fewer packs we get, the less and less I start to care. Reverse Darumaka, Reverse Bramblegast, Zacian. Just hit me with any SIR at this point. Now that we're sub 10 packs, it's starting to get to crunch time. It's always a bummer. You know, you always want to get like the best things, obviously, but then when you start seeing people post what they rip and you see like they open like 2 packs and they rip 2 crazy things, it's Reverse Meloetta, Pawmot Hollow Rare. It starts to make you feel a little bad because it's like how these guys get so lucky, but then again, this is all this is. It's just gambling and luck. No one whatever tells you, opening packs is gambling. But hopefully the gamble pays off. Blowtorch, Reverse Absol. I swear every Absol art looks exactly the same. Reverse Piplup, another Vileplume Hollow Rare. 1, 2, 3, 6 left. Yeah, 6 left. Can we do it? Can we pull through with something nasty? Reverse Moltres, Reverse Cresselia, Suicune. Man, don't end on a full dry streak. There's got to be at least 1 hit left in these last couple packs now. Come on. Man, if we pull a last pack magic and rip an SIR, that would be sweet. That would be cool. The ultimate sweat. Reverse Carvana, Reverse Bronzong, another Mega Heracross EX. Second duplicate EX, but it's another hit. And a good one at that. We'll take it. 4 left to go. Now, the obvious thing here is if I don't hit an SIR, that just means the likelihood that someone else will be slightly higher. I think that's how that works. Reverse Palmo, Reverse Seal, Toxtricity Hollow, With each pack passing, the chances become less and less. Oh, it's always such a feel-bad moment when you don't get a box with an SIR in it. Come on, please. Please. Reverse Sableye. Paldean Wooper illustration rare. At least we snagged another illustration rare, and it's another absolute heater. Is that a Pokestop? Or a Pokemon Center in the back? That looks cool. Okay, that actually doesn't look bad. For being at towards the end of the box, for this to be a 4th illustration rare, so that's actually pretty cool. Okay. I take that back. 3rd to last pack. 2 to go. 2nd to last. This one doesn't want to open, so it's obviously, and I just messed up my camera. Everything's going wrong. There's too much energy to contain in this pack. You know what that means. In about 3 seconds, we're going to rip an absolute giant Charizard. Bang. This is the time. This is where it all counts. Not a bad series of hits here. Special illustration rare or bust. I almost don't want to know. I almost want to close my eyes. I don't know if I can handle coming up empty, whether it's a Charizard or not. Just give us that illustration rare. Charmander reverse. Reverse Smeargle. No SIR. Sad day. That's a bummer, but we're opening packs. We got a decent amount of hits, so let's go recap them and see what we got. Okay, I had to take a break there for a second. Definitely a little bummed there was no SIR, but you know, it was still a good box. We got some good cards. So to recap, we got the Mega Diancie EX, the Mega Gengar X. This thing looks absolutely sick. The Empoleon EX ×2. That Mega Gengar SIR, when that comes out, is going to be insane. And I'm really trying to figure out how they're going to do that card. Got 2 Mega Heracross EXs. Oricorio EX. For the full arts, we got the Dawn, which actually, that has a little ding I've now seen too. Pokemon, jeez. And a full art Mega Heracross EX and the full art Oricorio EX. For the illustration rares, we got some pretty good ones. We got the Paldean Wooper illustration rare. The Dugong illustration rare, the Nimbile illustration rare, and the best hit, in my opinion, of this box, the Wigglytuff illustration rare. So can't be too sad. Definitely got one of the things I wanted most out of this box. Hopefully you guys have a little bit more luck in what you open. I hope you hit an absolute fire pull. It's just part of the game, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it's always a win when you get to rip Pokemon packs. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not only to follow me along for future videos, but to be in for that giveaway, which every 100 subs, giving away an ETB of Phantasmal Flames. So make sure you get in on that. Appreciate you guys very much for hanging out. Hope you have a great day. May your rips be bountiful, and we'll see you in the next one.